السلام عليكم ورحمة الله طلابي الأعزاء. في الاختبار السات ده هعرض بعض الأسئلة شوية صعبة. في أسئلة سهلة جدا. في كلا النوع من الأسئلة أو كلا النوعين عاوزين نتعلم إزاي نحل المسائل دي بأسهل طريقة ممكنة. تابعوا معايا. أنا محمد زيدان. سؤال واحد. There are 55 seats in a Spanish club. A sample of the Spanish club students was selected at random and asked whether they intended to enroll in a new study program. Of those surveyed, 20% responded that they intended to enroll in the study program. Based on this survey, which of the following is the best estimate for the total number? The best estimate for the total number, you just take the percentage given here, 20%, 20 over 100, and multiply it by the number. It's easy. So the number, I think, it's A, 11 students. Question number 3, you have a scatter plot and line of best fit is drawn and ask you what is the equation of this line, or which of the following equation best represent the line of best fit shown. I have this point is about 2 point something, 2.8. And this slope is positive slope. So I have 2.8 A and B. The positive slope is A. Thank you. 2.8 plus 1.7. Because this negative slope, the line is going down, not going up like this. Question number 2. J walks at a speed 3 miles per hour and runs at a speed of 5 miles per hour. He works for W. So I have 3 and 5 here. I have he works W hours and runs for R hours. Okay. For combined a total of 14 miles. Which equation represents this situation? So just to multiply 3 number of miles, he walked by the hours of walking. He worked for W hours. Okay. The speed 3 miles per hour, 3W. Plus the 5 and R together, 5R gives you the total number of miles he walked and run. 14. Thank you. That's it. So 2 is, where is the 2 here? 2 is A. Question number 4. This graph, y equal f of x, is shown in the xy plane. What is the value of f of 0? Quite easy. This is 0, the f of 0 here. This point 3. Easy, very easy. F of 0 equal 3, you are going from 0, the origin, direct to the function. The function is here. We don't have function down here. So the function here at 3. Question number 6, I have 73, 74, 10 values or maybe 9 values data in order, rank data. What is the median? The median is the middle value, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So total number is 9. The middle value here is 79. This is the median because the number of items or values before it is the same number of values after it. Okay. Question 7, x plus 40 is 95. What value of x in the solution is the solution of the given equation? Quite easy. Minus 40 minus 40. So the x is 55. Thank you. 7, 55. This is answer. X equals 55. Question number 8. 5x equals 15 and negative 4x plus y is negative 2. Solution of the given system of equations is x and y. What is the value of x plus y? From the first one, you find x. X equals 15 divided by 5, 3. And substitute in the second one. So negative 4 times 3, negative 12 plus y is negative 2. So the y is 12 minus 2 is 10. So what I need now to just add the values of x and y, 3 plus 10 is 13. Thank you. That's answered. So 8 is C. Number 5, the expression is equivalent to a monomial times monomial. Multiply. Only multiply the m. M power 4 times m is m power 5. The m power 5 here exists here only. So don't solve the whole question. Just enough to say m. M is power 5. You have only this one. M raised to power of 5. No need to solve the other values. Question number 9. G of m is negative 0.05 m plus 12.1. The given function G model the number of gasoline, number of gallons of gasoline that remains from a full gas tank in a car after driving n miles. According to the model, about how many gallons of gasoline are used to drive each mile. This is the slope. This is the number of gallon of gasoline to drive each mile, each one of M. So 0.05. Okay. Question 11. Y is 76 and y equal x squared minus 5. The graph of the given equation in the xy plane intersect at the point x and y. What is the possible value of x? Good. The y is 76. So the x squared minus 5 is equal to 76. So the x squared, by adding 5 to each side, add 5, you will get 81. So the x may be 9 or negative 9. So what's the value of x? The x may be 9 or negative 9. Negative 9 available, just to pick it. I don't have 9 here. Number 10. 1 over 7b is 11x over y. The given equation relates the positive number b, x, and y. Look, positive numbers b, x, and y. Which equation correctly expresses x in terms of b and y? I want to make x a subject. Look, this one. So I have 11 over y, coefficient of x. Just to remove 11 over y by multiplying each side by y over 11. Thank you, that's it. Very quick and the correct answer. So the x now is simply 1 times y is y over 77b. Thank you, that's it. So number 10 is C. Question number 12. Y bigger than 14 and 4x plus y less than 18. The point x and 53 is a solution. You are given the value of y, okay, of the system of inequality in the xy plane. Which of the following could be the value of x? Go to the second one, because the second one has x. The first one, y bigger than 14, only just an information that tells you that y is bigger than 14, maybe 15, 16, 17. But one of these values of y is 53. Just substitute in the second inequality by writing 4x plus 53 smaller than 18. So the 4x less than 18 minus 53, simply divide by 4, divide by 4, x less than, you calculate this one about negative 8 point something. The value only less than negative 8 here in this list is only negative 9. So 12 is negative 9, okay? Which is A. Question 13. Out of 300 seeds, what were planted? 80% sprouted. How many of these seeds sprouted? It's easy, quite easy. 80%. Second question, same solution. So 100 divided by 100 is 1. 3 times 80 is 240. Thank you, that's it. The function f is defined by f of x is 4x. For what value of x does f of x is 8? Just to take the f of x, which is 4x, just to make it equal 8 and solve it. So x equal 2. Quite easy, a question from grade 6. Question 16. Let P is defined by 2y plus 18x is equal to 9. Line R is perpendicular to line P in the xy plane. What is the slope of line R? The given line, its slope is negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y, negative 18 over 2, which is negative 9. So the slope of perpendicular line must be 1 over 9. Thank you. That's simply easy, very simple. 15. Which expression is equivalent to this expression? Look, you have x minus 7 repeated, maybe exist down. So what you have to do, just take x minus 7 common factor from numerator. So you have 8x minus 3. And the factor down by taking out 2 common factor, you have 2 times x minus 7 as well. So you can now get rid of the x minus 7, and you just write x is not 7 if you write full answer. So the remaining part now is 8x minus 3 is over 2. Thank you. That's it. This one, this value. This is that's expression equivalent to this one. Okay, so number 15 is B. Question 16. Okay, number 17. F of t equal 8,000 times 0.65 power t exponential function. Always the first number is the initial value. Initial value means the value of the function when t is 0 or at the beginning of the time, or at the beginning of the company works, at the first year, whatever, the beginning of the time in general, whatever the time in years, in days, or in month, no problem, or weeks, doesn't matter. The given function F models a number of coupons a company sent to their customers at the end of each year, where T represented the number of years since the end of 1998. So this is the beginning, 1998. This is the year of beginning of this function works. So, and T only 5 years after 1998 works. T between 0 and 5. If y equal f of t is graph in the ty plane, which of the following is the best interpretation of the y-intercept of the graph in this? Y-intercept, it means at t equals 0 at the beginning. When you t equals 0, when you put in the beginning of the working of this function t0, the f of 0 now is 8,000. What is the best now interpretation? If you read these 4 values, just stop the video, please, and read these 4 and pick the best solution here. What's the best solution now? Yes, it's a D. The estimated number of coupons the company sent to their customer at the end of 1998, because the function started here, is 8,000. Yes, yes. A and B and C is not correct. 18. Triangle XYZ similar to triangle RST, such that X, Y, and Z corresponding to RS and T, respectively. The same X, Y, and Z corresponding to RS and T, respectively. The measure of Z is 20. Angle Z here, its measure is 20 degrees. You know, for similar triangles, corresponding angles are equal. So angle T must be 20. Ask you about the measure angle T. Thank you. That's it. The corresponding angles are similar triangles, similar quadrilateral, similar pentagons, similar any shapes, similar corresponding angles are always congruent or equal in measure. Question 21. Y equals, and for Y equals, solution to the given system of equation is X and Y. What is the X minus Y? Normal equation. Just equate and them equal, or use elimination method. You can multiply the first equation by 4. So for Y equals 16x plus 4. The other equation is for Y equals 15x minus 8. And just subtract. So for Y minus 4y is 0. 16 minus 15 is only 1x. 4 minus negative 8 is positive 12. So the x plus 12 is 0. So the x is negative 12. After knowing x, please go to the y and substitute. So y equals 4 times negative 12 plus 1. So y is negative 48 plus 1 is negative 47. So what is the value of x minus y? So x minus y equals negative 12 minus negative 47. So 7 minus 2 is 5, 4 minus 1, 3. Thank you. The answer is 35. Easy. Yes, you can use a calculator to do it. Number 22, 5x squared plus 10x plus 16 is equal to 0 quadratic equation. How many distinct real solutions? When I ask you about the real solution for quadratic equation, just to calculate the delta, the value of discriminant to be square minus 4ac, and look at the value of this expression. Maybe is it the positive value or negative value or 0? If the value is positive, you have 2 distinct real solutions. The value of the negative, no solution. Negative, no solution. Look, negative, no, n, and 0, you have 1. So look, O or 1, O, 1, 1 real solution. Okay, so let's calculate. So 10 squared is 100 minus 4 times 5 times 16. This value is, this value negative less than 0 because this expression bigger than 100. So it's a negative. Negative, no. Negative, no. Thank you. 0 solution or no solution. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Number 90. Y equals 6x plus 18. One of the equations in the system of the two linear equations is given. The system has no solution. The system has no solution is it if the two lines are represented by two parallel lines. The two parallel lines having the same gradient, but the y-intercept is different. I want an equation of these. Its slope is 6, the same like this, but this number is not 18. The first one is the same. Y equals 6x plus 18. No, it doesn't work. This one, y equal, just move negative 6 in the other side. So 6x plus 22. Yes, B is correct. B works. Okay? Nice, yeah? Nice. Question 20. What is the area in square centimeter of a rectangle with a length 34 centimeter and the width of 29 centimeters? A question from grade 4. Area of rectangle length times width. So 34 times 29, and just write it. Where's the answer? 986. 23. A certain park has an area of this big number, 11 million, blah, 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 square yards. What is the area in square miles of this park? The 1 mile, look, the 1 mile is 1760 yards. Just to put square here and put square here. Thank you. To change mile to yards, a mile square to yard square only. So take this square yards, this number, 11,863, 808 times, look, this number in square yards. This square yards, the same unit, make it down. 1760 squared. And the 1 mile square, make it up. 1 mile squared. Thank you, that's it. Because 1 square is 1. So actually, you will divide this by this. Divide this by calculator, you will get B, 3.83. Thank you. Easy. So in general, when you have, for example, a piece of land, its area, for example, 300 meters square. You want to convert this to centimeters square. Just to multiply by the conversion unit between the 1 meter is 100 centimeter. You meant to make a square this one, square this one. So just to multiply the 100 meters square by 100 square centimeter square over 1 meter square. Cancel out the meter square and just multiply 300 by 100 square. Gives you 3 million square meter centimeter. For example, there's another example too. Convert from a unit to another. 24. Which of the following equation represents a circle in an XY plane? In the XY plane that intersected the y-axis at exactly 1 point. This word means when you solve for y, all y here is y plus number square, or minus, so all y minus number square. This value to get a unique solution or one solution must be, for example, the first one must be equal 0. If the y minus 8 all square equals 0, you have one unique solution. So the equation, the circle intersect with the y-axis at 1 point. But if the complete square, this expression is equal to any other number like 9, actually you have 2 values. Yes, you have 2 values of y, for example. So you try to put now, of course, you remember any function when I ask you to find the y-intercept, you put x is equal to 0. You remember this? So now put x equal 0 and try number 1. Put x is 0 now. So 0 minus 8 is 8 squared plus y minus 8 all squared is equal to 16. No, this one doesn't work because 8 squared, move it here, will be 16 minus 8 squared. It's a negative number. We don't have a square number equal a negative number. So try the other one B. Put x 0. So negative 8 squared. So negative 8 squared, even the same. Negative 8 squared will be 0. Negative 8 squared will not the same. This one is incorrect as well. Put here x. Yes, I think this one works. 0 minus 4 squared is 16 plus y minus 9 all squared is equal to 16. So subtract 16 from each side. So y minus 9 all squared is equal to 0, so y equals 9. This is a unique solution. It means this equation touch y-axis at the point 9 at y, and its radius is what is 4, square root of 16, and this point must be 4 and 9. This one, look, 4 and 9. This is the center. This 4. Okay, nice, very nice. 25. In triangles ABC and DEF, angles B and E each have measure of 27. Go and draw two triangles to figure out where's the angles. How can you understand it? So ABC and DEF. And where is it? B and E 27. B 27 and E 27. C and E 41. So C 41 and F. C and F. Yeah, 41. Which additional piece of information is sufficient to determine whether triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF? Look, you have given now two or a pair of congruent angles in the two triangles. This is a sufficient condition. BC must equal EF. The length of the sides BC and EF must be congruent. If you are given the lengths are equal, these two triangles will be congruent, exactly equal. Everything is equal. Let me solve number 26. The hardest question in this exam is 26. And I tell you why hardest. I leave it in the end. Let me solve 27, last question. A right triangle has a legs with a length of 24 and 21. Quite easy, right question. Direct question on Pythagorean theorem. The legs is 21 and 24, the legs of the right angle. If the length of this triangle hypotenuse in centimeter can be written in the form 3 square root of D. What is the value of D? Quite easy, quite easy. What's the value of D? You just apply the formula. So 3 root D all squared equals 24 squared plus 21 squared. And just solve it, okay? When you solve this equation, you will get the value of D. Sorry, this is D. I just write the same value of the given hypotenuse. So just write 24 squared plus 21 squared gives you 1017. 1017. Okay? And here 3 squared is 9D. So the D now is 1017 over 9 gives you 113. La 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 la. Okay, come to this question. How can we solve it? This one. Look at this one. And each single word here is important. Okay? I have two sets of data set A, data set A, and data set B. Two data set of 23 integers. And here 23, and the number of values, and here 23, and the same here 23. Okay? Are summarized in the histogram shown. For each of the histogram, the first interval represented the frequency of integers greater than or equal to 10, but less than 20. Greater than or equal to 10. So 10 belongs to the value, but 20 doesn't belong. 20 belongs to the second interval or second column. And the second interval represents the frequency of integers greater than or equal to 20, but less than 30, and so on. What is the smallest, look at the question, what is the smallest possible difference between the mean of the data set A and the mean of the data set B? Normally, when you are given one set data and ask you to find the mean, you take X midpoint representative for each set of data. يعني بناخد midpoint here 25 and the midpoint here 35 and 45 and 55 and the same here midpoint here 15 and 25 35 and 45 to calculate the mean. But here if you want to calculate the minimum or the smallest possible difference between the mean. Look, the data now here is different. The first set here 20 to 30, but the first here set is 10 to 30. To make them closer to each other, for this set, you consider each number is 20. For the X bar, look at this one. For the X bar, the mean of the data set A, you calculate each number here is 20, okay? And for the data set B, you take from the first group each number, not 10, not 20. You take it just 90. Why 19? Why not 19.5 or 19.9? Because this is set of integers. I don't have decimals here. So we consider for the set data set B each number of the set just before the end by 1. Yani the first set include 3 numbers. We consider all the 3 number 19. We consider here the second data set 4 values, all values here 29. So 29, 29, 29, 29. You understand now? But in the first one, you take the first one, the first 3 number in the first column is all 20. And for the second bar, all 4 values is 30 and so on. So 20, this I did this all to just to make them almost closer to each other, to get the minimum value of mean or the average. So 20 times 3 plus 30 times 4 plus 40 times times 7 plus 50 times 9. And this, divide this all by 23 and solve it, okay? And they do the same for the data set B. X bar for B values, you just take, I want to be closer. This I take 20, I take here the, let me say, not the upper bound of the set, the one before the upper bound. The upper bound here is 20 for the first set. We take one before, because I cannot take 20. 20 belongs to the second bar. So make it 19. So 19 times 3 plus 29 times 4 plus 39 times 7 plus 49 times 9. The frequency is the same. Look, 3, 4, 7, 9 here, the same heights. The same heights here and here. Over 23 and calculate the both. And when you subtract, you will get the difference is 1. You will get the difference is 1 between the 2 data set. This is the solution of this exam. Keep in touch with me. Write any question or any hard point in comments. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.